What's up, guys? S2H back in action once again, and recently there's been a lot of rumors going around about Nick Suzuki potentially getting traded for Pierre Luc Dubois. Not just Nick Suzuki, but other assets as well. Now, as much as I like Pierre Luc Dubois, he had a 48-point rookie season. He's put up over 60 points in the NHL before. He showed last year in Columbus, without guys like Panarin and a healthy Josh Anderson, he isn't the same player. He was only on a pace to be about a 50-point player, and in over 3 more minutes a game than Nick Suzuki, he only had 7 more points in the season. Now, from Nick Suzuki's standpoint, he looked really good as a rookie. He had 41 points. Yes, he had a minus on his record, but overall, he looked really good as a rookie. And in the playoffs, he truly stepped up his game with 7 points in 10 games, scoring primarily most of the Habs' goals that they had in the playoffs, especially in the Philadelphia round, and just being a leader for the Montreal Canadiens. He looks to be a true bona fide number one center. I would not trade Nick Suzuki or anything else for Pierre Luc Dubois. Like, honestly, I would not trade Nick Suzuki 1-for-1 for Pierre Luc Dubois. Not only does Nick Suzuki look like the Habs' best young center in over 15 years, he has an amazing 200-foot game, and I could easily see him being a 60 to 70 point player, even with a higher ceiling than that in the NHL. He's fun to watch, and he's so solid in his own end. But the main reason why I would not trade Nick Suzuki is I think he's going to be just as good of a player as Pierre Luc Dubois, but he's also on an entry-level contract where the Habs have his rights for years. When his contract ends, he's a restricted free agent, and most likely, 99% chance, he will be re-signing in Montreal. Pierre-Luc Dubois is on a 2-year bridge deal. The Habs could lose him in 2 years. Most likely, they will not have the cap to sign Pierre-Luc Dubois in 2 years, and when his contract ends, he can just walk away. So, as far as that goes, I would not like to see that deal. I would not trade Nick Suzuki for Pierre-Luc Dubois 1-for-1. I could understand why some Habs fans would, but I personally would not do that deal. It doesn't really make sense cap-wise because Nick Suzuki's on a way cheaper contract, and when he does come off his ELC, you can probably get him for a better deal than what you're going to get for Pierre-Luc Dubois. He's already had issues negotiating his deal. That's why he's on a bridge deal right now, because in 2 years, he wants to make more money, and I do not think the Habs will have the cap to re-sign him. And also, another big reason why I wouldn't want to see the Montreal Canadiens do this, it's a very bad look. You bring in this super hot young center. Everybody in the league is talking about him, talking about how he's going to be your future number one center. He thrives in Montreal. He's clearly proud to be a Hab, and you're going to ship him out in his sophomore year after the playoff run this kid had where he had 7 points in 10 games in the playoffs, was the best player for the Montreal Canadiens in the playoffs, and just his overall game, his ceiling, his upside. I love Pierre-Luc Dubois, but does he have a higher ceiling with what he's shown in the NHL than Nick Suzuki? My personal opinion, he does not, but others may disagree with that. But in my opinion, I do not think they should trade Nick Suzuki for Pierre-Luc Dubois. I think it would be a very bad move by Marc Bergevin and the organization as a whole. But that's just my thoughts. I really don't want to see this kid go anywhere. I think he's special. I think he's Montreal's Patrice Bergeron for years to come, and I think he's only going to get better and get better. And with line mates like Jonathan Drouin, Josh Anderson, they really have good chemistry, all three of them, especially Drouin and Suzuki. I think this kid is going to thrive in Montreal, and to trade him at this point would be absolutely tragic, in my opinion. But that's my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And of course, have a great day and stay safe wherever you're to, folks. Keep your eyes out for more hockey and Habs content. Over and out.